say when, but at least I got her on the phone. I asked about a chance of her loving me again. Yes, I asked about the chance of her loving me again. She said she never stopped loving me, and she was coming on a train. I asked her, can you believe it's true? Can you believe it's true? Oh, can you believe it's true? Can you believe it's true? Can you believe it's true? No more will I be lonesome. No more will I be blue. Oh yeah, now. No more will I be lonesome. No more will I be blue. I ask, can you believe? Can you believe it's true? Oh, can you believe? I ask you, can you believe it's true? Can you believe it's true? No more will I be lonesome. No more will I be blue. No more will I be lonesome. No more will I be blue.
Hi, my name is. Alright, Bat? How's it going? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and thank you very much indeed
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
to Neil O'Peel. Why are you speechless, Neil? I am way too nosy for you to say something like that and then not be able to explain why you're speechless. So how is everyone doing? How's your Christmas going? How are your holidays? How are the festivities? I hope everybody is enjoying themselves as best they can in these strange times that we live in. I wasn't Neil O'Peel is too full of food to speak. Nice. Yeah, I ate myself into a bit of a food coma yesterday and the day before that and the week before that. So I've been a bit greedy of late.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Second super chat of the night of everybody's favourite American veterinarian, Christopher Shapley, DVM CVA. Thank you, kind sir. You're a very nice man. Good evening, Vital Ice 87. Theo Fungi. Good evening. How are you? Now then. You know what that's going to do for you, don't you, Neil? What do you agree with, the wet fart? Excellent name, by the way. Absolutely brilliant. My lighting seems a little bit off tonight. I had a new monitor stand delivered today, and I've got things set up differently, but I think I need to get rid of this ring light, and because it's reflecting in my glasses when I look to the chat, which is on this screen that you can't see down there, but I still feel the need to point at it.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Therese Finley. Is that right? Or have I just ruined your name and the last shred of respect you ever had for me? Hope your folks are doing better. Yeah, they're okay. Obviously, we haven't seen them at all over Christmas, which is sad. But yeah, my dad's, interestingly enough, my dad was the one we thought would be at higher risk. But my dad seems to be handling it better than my mother. But they're both okay. So whether I ruined your name or not, thank you. It's yeah, it's just a worry because of their age and because of the fact that my dad's got COPD and my mum has had when did I get posh? And my mammy has had cancer. Bore da. Well, I appreciate the effort, but it's not the morning. And it's funny, you know, a couple of videos back I did the introduction to the video in Welsh. My youngest son had to coach me how to say it. I don't speak Welsh, and I've had people saying that, oh, you should do your videos in Welsh, and if only I could. If only I could. I've said this before, but you don't meet a Chinaman that can't speak Chinese or a Spaniard who can't speak Spanish, and yet there are literally tens of thousands of Welshmen and women who don't speak Welsh, which is not ideal. Right, I wanna briefly talk about this. I'm not sure how many have we got in. We've got 124 people viewing now. No, I'm not sure how many of you knew Boolinator, Dave. But this community had some very sad news this morning, and Boolinator has passed away. We don't know much more than that as yet. But if you are interested, then Red's Rhetoric is doing his best to keep everybody abreast of the situation. But very, very sad news. So if you do want to show your respects, you can do it on Red's Rhetoric's Twitter feed, because he has been posting about Bool. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, but his latest tweet said that his passing is being investigated. So I don't know what that means. Obviously, I don't live in America. I know it's hard to believe, you know, because with me not having an accent and everything, I'm able to blend into any country at all. But in the UK, if somebody dies at home, the police are involved. It's just a matter of course. You died in the house on your own, for example, the police are involved and they look into what happened, and you have to have a post-mortem. So it may just be that sort of investigation, you know, but let's keep our fingers crossed that it isn't anything else.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Mr. President 99 says hashtag Bool forever. Yeah, it's really sad, mate. Really, really sad. He's such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Keela. All sudden deaths are investigated. It doesn't mean anything. And I assume that's the same, you know, throughout the world. So, you know, I wouldn't read. We are Bunny Killer, who I know is in the States. Investigated means a non-natural death. Oh, right, okay. So maybe in the context of the States, it does mean something. But I don't want to spend the whole stream talking about Bool, as sad as it is, and as gutted as I feel. Obviously, I wasn't going to go live tonight. But I thought I'd jump on maybe for an hour, see how we get on, and just have a chat and shoot the breeze. So basically exactly the same as every other live stream I've ever done. Just a question. Did you miss me on Friday because there was no video? Or did you not notice? I bet you didn't notice, did you? With the being the run up to Christmas, I just got busy. I just ran out of I didn't have time to make a video. Plain and simple. So there was nothing going on. I just didn't have time. Just didn't have time. Voodoo Inquisitor, you did notice. Thank you, sir. And listen, let me thank you again for this microphone. It's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Crafty Keeler, I'm right there with you. Worked with Bull on EIE Network. He produced my 1K. It's good to see you live. Thank you, Keeler. Yeah, he's a proper legend. Proper legend. Theo, you cried because I didn't do a video on Friday. No, you didn't. You shouldn't tell lies. It's rude. Has anybody seen one day last week? Who shared it with me? I can't even remember who shared it with me now, or where they shared it with me. But the latest Nathan Oakley chart topper. If you haven't seen it, I'll see if I can find it now, and I'll share. Who's seen it? Who's seen the song about Nathan Oakley? I won't. I'll play a little bit of it because I don't want. I don't want the video to get claimed. Simple as that. Simple as that. Have any of you seen this?
This gas doesn't have one, does it?
Assuming anything.
Oh, you're assuming gas go down, go boom boom, my friend.
Is he hurt? Electrostatic?
Sorry, electrostatic non sequiturs making gas go down, go boom boom now, is it? Sorry. Stupid shit. Gas go down, go boom boom.
So yeah, so I don't know who done it, but it tickled me. Absolutely tickled me. I just thought it was very funny. And I don't even like dance music, but as soon as I saw it was making fun of Nathan Oakley, I thought, well, I'm sharing that. I can't remember who shared it with me, but it was just funny. No, I don't think Mysterio, he's using copyrighted material in this song. Doubt he'd make a claim, but then again, he's a flurfer. Yeah, no, I don't think it was Nathan that made that. What was it? I can't remember what the channel was called now. Marks or something Marks. But yeah, I don't think Nathan Oakley made it. I think it was made to make fun of him. Bacon, was it you that shared that with me? I can't even bloody remember who shared it with me. I'm sure it was. Something's telling me it was you. Neil O'Peel. Not when it comes to music. Fair use doesn't seem to apply. Oh, Crafty Keeler's going off to lurk. Fair enough. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. What else was I going to say now? I wanted to I don't know if how many people are watching this now. Let's have a look. 153 people. Good evening, Bad Uncle Bob. How are you, pal? What was I going to say? Everybody's putting me off. Is there what? Is there merch?
CGI.
Absolutely, there's CGI merch. Let me see if I can share some with you. There we are. I'm just pinning it to the top of the chat view. So there's a CGI mug, and if I remember correctly, there's a CGI t-shirt and a CGI, yeah. Because I couldn't think of anything else to say. Yeah, do you know what I've done with this? I've as they've come, I watched the first one, but as they've come out, I've been saving them to my watch later list. So I'm good. You know, like when you come across something on Netflix, but it's current, so you have to wait until next week. Well, I don't like doing that, so I've saved them up. And I think 5 is the last one, isn't it? And if that is the case, I'll be watching all 5 of them at the same time. Because well, it's just funny, isn't it? There's no simple way. Ah, there we are. Rob Slide says the video is by Mr. Pascal Marks. So well done, Mr. Pascal Marks, because well, anybody who wants to make fun of Nathan Oakley is going straight to the top of my Christmas card list. Nathan Thompson, his channel has gone bye-bye. Now, as tempting as it is, sorry, for me to, well, to burst into fits of laughter because it's Nathan Thompson, sorry. I'm not sure how I feel about channels being taken down. Why was it taken down? Was it because they finally had enough of Flat Earth? And if that's the case, then fair dues. It's YouTube's platform. They can pretty much do what they like. But that also means they can do it to me, or they can do it to Simon Dan, or they can do it to any of the other channels. So, you know, it's I suppose it depends what spin you put on it. Alan Higg just said something. Creaky Oakley is being investigated by the police. I'm aware of the situation. If the situation you're referring to is the one that is connected to Mr. Sensible. And if that is the case, at the end of the day, he's got nobody to blame but himself. The thing is, people don't seem to realize that the anonymity you think you have on the internet isn't quite as anonymous as you may think it is. And I found that out the hard way. I just saw the plot hole type something. What did he type? Oh, there we are. It was that's what it was. Well, if that's the case, then he's definitely only got himself to blame because, you know, as we've said before, as ridiculous as Flat Earth is, it's comparatively harmless when you put it next to that sort of content. But if that's the road he's chosen to go down, then tough luck. Shouldn't make ridiculous claims. If you can possibly make a more ridiculous claim than the Earth not being not being a globe. Might be why, if he's been investigated, because the only time I've seen white of that was taken, they were convicted of something. I think you're confusing your Nathan's upgraded cannon fodder. We are talking about it's Nathan Oakley. We are talking about, and it's Nathan Thompson, whose channel has been taken down. So we may be speaking across purposes. So this is what I was going to say, and nobody distract me. I'm not even going to look at the side chat. I've got this idea.
Ooh, super chat. Pangel.
Congrats to the plot hole for reaching 1k subs today, and happy birthday to your pal Al and Team Skeptic. Happy birthday, guys. I'm so out of the loop. That's what happens when you're an antisocial old git like me. No, happy birthday, guys. See, I forgot what I was going to say now. What was I going to say? Yeah, I don't know whether to sort of not rebrand my channel. You know, I've been doing a bit of looking around today, and you know, like for example, now let me open it up. Like for example, now Simon Dan's got the logo. You know, and all I've got is like my face and you know, this I change my channel up fairly regularly. I don't know how much of a difference it makes, but I'm a firm believer in changes as good as a rest. So, you know, I just think sometimes it's nice to for people to have something different to look at. But I don't know whether I want to sort of you know, I always use yellows and blacks or yellows and greys. You know, should I rebrand? Is there nothing wrong with the way I've got it branded? And what's made me think of this, and it was the coolest thing ever, is oh, I can't remember his name now. Bought a hoodie. Come on, somebody. He's in the side chat. I said, I know you're from America. Why have I got such terrible memory? I have no idea. No, where's he gone? Oh, good evening, Tango2806. How are you? Keep it fresh. Freaky fresh. Okay, I'm so down with the kids. No, I agree with you. And that's Bunny Killer. It was Bunny Killer. So I asked you ahead of time, didn't I, Bunny, if it was all right for me to share this, and I have shared it on my social media. So Bunny Killer bought one of the new Blinder Gang Social Club hoodies, and he was, what was the story, Bunny? You were in a supermarket or a store of some sort, and somebody saw that you had one a Creaky Blinder hoodie on, and they screamed tidy down the aisle of the supermarket. That was basically the story, isn't it? Where do you live? Where did that happen? I forgot to actually ask you. Something tells me you're in California, but I could be wrong.
Super chat. Thank you.
Craig Hobbs, thank you very much indeed. Love the hair, Creaky. Do it just like mine. Testing super chat. I don't think that one worked, Craig Hobbs. I'm teasing. Of course it worked, otherwise it wouldn't be on the screen. New Orleans. Oh, that is so cool. New Orleans. New Orleans is one of the places I would love to visit. Because like everybody else in the world who's ignorant to how things work in America, I just imagine New Orleans to be like wherever you go, whatever you do, you can hear blues music playing. And my brother's been to New Orleans, and I really, really would love to go to New Orleans, but obviously the Lager Lurgy means we haven't been able to go anywhere and do anything this year.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Why do you have such a terrible memory? Your storage medium is made of meat. Such a stupid design. Makes a lot of sense. I don't know what it is. I've got really, really, really bad short-term memory. I can remember things that happened 30 years ago. Like, the earliest memory I can remember, and I was talking about this last week. Really boring story for you, so strap in. It's going to be amazing. There's a photograph of me when I was a very small child, and apparently I was just about to turn 3. So this was in 1975. And I used to have a big stuffed Bugs Bunny. And my dad had a wooden garden shed in the garden, oddly enough. Don't ask me why he thought of putting it in the garden. And he had ladders laying across one side of the shed. And there's a photograph of me in little dungarees with my mad curly strawberry blonde hair. Sort of looking over my shoulder, clutching my gigantic Bugs Bunny. And there's a photograph of me. And I can remember my dad calling me and me looking that way. So I can remember things like that. I can remember something, an isolated incident from when I was 3. But I nearly forgot where I was going with this story as well. While I was telling it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I should be worried or not worried.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Jezza, the Master Viewer. Thank you, pal. Hi, Creaky. Anxious times for me and my family as we've had to test for the virus and my sister tested positive. Sorry to bring the tone down. You're not bringing the tone down at all, mate. I'm literally, there's no rhyme or reason to tonight. I wasn't going to go live tonight, I'll be honest with you. And then Mrs. Blinder said, well, you're not doing anything, so get out of my face for an hour, at least. I think there's something on TV she wants to watch. Might be RØDE or something, like 50 Shades, I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether I should be worried or not. Andy Monk, hi Creaky, just joined. What did you just join, Andy? Did you just join? No, you didn't. Or just joined the stream. I really overanalyzed that then, didn't I? I really, really did. So anyway, because I've cocked my memory up now, I'm going to go back to it. So what do you think? Do you think there's, is my branding okay? Is there anything, is there anything wrong with it? Should I keep it as it is? Is it too dark? Is it not inviting? Does it not make it clear what I do? Do there need to be two creakies in the picture? I just thought it was, I liked it. What do you think? Give me some feedback in the side chat, because what I'm kind of finding is, the expression, you can't see the wood for the trees. Because I'm a graphic designer by profession, I don't know what you want to call it. I think that I can't, should I have a logo? Because whenever I used to speak to anybody, somebody was coming in, they were setting up a window cleaning service, I would sit down, I'd have a conversation with them, and we would, sort of come up with ideas between us, and then I would use that idea for my design brief, and I would come up with a whole brand for their company. And I never had anybody saying, I don't like it, that's not what I meant. It always went okay. But when it comes to doing it for myself, I constantly second guessing it. Is it okay? Do people like it? Does it matter? Oh, wrong one. That's not the one I meant to pull up. Sorry. Nick Sykes. Hi, Creaky. How are you, folks? I've been worried all over Christmas, plus my sister's in hospital now, not the lurgy. Yeah, they're okay. I did briefly talk about it earlier on. They're doing all right. It's just a worry because of their age and because of their, existing health issues. Andy Monk says my channel art looks like the Welsh Proclaimers. I'll take it. Bunny Killer says, Creaky, you nervous? You've rubbed your nose 60 times so far. 61 now. You've been counting, Bunny, have you? No, I'm not nervous. Why would I be nervous? I'm in a room by myself talking to people I can't see. It's easy. My allergies have creased me all day. I literally stopped dangling a wet snotty tissue out of my nostril about an hour before I decided I was gonna go live tonight. So if I am fiddling with my schnozzle, I do apologize. Do you think having a lump of metal in your nose makes it a bit itchy? No, I've had it there, I don't know, 15 years. Never been out. So, yes. Dakota Dad says it must be all that coke. Oh no, I gave coke up years ago. When I was a young man, that was one thing. But the first time I cut my nose on the tin, I never touched coke again. I just switched to Pepsi. But that was before I knew you had to drink it. I thought all coke had to be... No, I better not go there. Demonetization. Hope the family gets over the lurgy. I survived it. Find me on Discord. If you need anything, keep up the good works. Cheers. No, thank you to you, Voodoo Inquisitor. Your support is noticed and appreciated. John Lane's got an itchy nose now. It's catching, and every time I say the word nose or somebody types the word nose, Pepsi Max Strawberry, Tiger Bread 78. I thought you liked me. I thought you liked this channel. I've banned people for less. Pepsi Max Strawberry? Are you insane? there's only one Pepsi Max. I know technically there's lots of different Pepsi Max, but original. But I am trying to ease back on the Pepsi Max. Stop it. Vital Ice 87. See, I saw the note. Stop it. Stop it.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Navid Pay would love to design a logo concept if interested. Navid, I am always interested to see what other people can come up with, because like I say, sometimes you just cannot see the wood for the trees. And every time I do something, I don't know, I know not everybody is in every live stream, but I was talking about my new merch and the fact that I might be going to another merch provider and it's going to be all based around tidy. So the designs I did to send to the marketing people from this merch company for them to look at and, you know, give me some guidance on it. I did 4 different designs. No, I didn't. I did 5 different designs. 2 of them they thought would make a good t-shirt or hoodie or cup or whatever it may be. Excuse me. But the other 3, they unanimously agreed looked like a logo for a business. And I think that's because that's what I've done for a living for so many years. That's just everything ends up looking like it's meant to be a logo for a business, and that's not what I want. But Navid, if you want to have a crack at it, mate, I would be more than happy to see what you come up with. S2000, I don't need a new slogan. What's wrong with tidy? You should like it more than most, being a fellow Welshman. Lip smacking, thirst quenching, ace tasting, motivating, good buzzing, cool talking, high walking, fast living, ever giving, cool fizzing, creaky. It's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? It's a bit of a mouthful. Needs a bit of work, in my humble opinion. But yeah, Navid, if what email to send it? Send it to creaky@creakyblinder.com. Yeah, creaky@creakyblinder.com. Digger Evans Model Railway. Could you design a banner with writing in Welsh that would give people a hint of where you're from? Because at the moment you have no accent at all, boyo. No, I don't want to give the game away. Don't want to spoil it. No, it's probably just me. I dare say that there is probably nothing at all wrong with the way I've got my channel branded now, but I just always have got this overwhelming urge to improve things, which is why I got my monitors on a different bracket, angled at a different angle. Oh dear.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Therese Finley. Is it Therese or is it Therese? Or is it Teresa? Theresa Crowd? Two's Company? But anyway, thank you very much. You should have a design, you should have a contest for your logo. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. My God, he's Welsh. Why the hell didn't anyone tell me? I hide it so well. It's impossible for anybody to even get a hint of where I'm from. I can't, you shouldn't assume things. And German Free Gun Review. Totally forgot this Sunday, creaky time. You can be excused for forgetting because I nearly didn't bother going live. I thought because it was the holidays and people are busy doing real life stuff with their families and all this, that and the other. Oh yeah. The H is silent in my name.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
C-R-E. There's no H in creaky. Or do you mean in your name? So it's that helps a bit, but it doesn't help me a lot. So it's Therese Finley. Just give me a thumbs up in the side chat if it is. Is it Therese Finley? CGI mug, how would you drink out of it? Very carefully. Very carefully indeed. And for those who've been asking earlier on, there's the link to you can just go on Google anyway and type in Creaky Blinder merch and it does come up, I believe. Right, so what does that say? Oh, hang on. What's going on here now? What's going on here? Exactly, Peter Collins. Who's Welsh? Certainly not me. Right, what's... Alan Higg, you're from Swansea, you pal? You kept that quiet, didn't you? You've only said about 50 times in this live stream. Can you just print yourself out the CGI mug? Right, I get it now. I think Heat Shield maybe possibly being a touch on the sarcastic side. Because he's got a strange sense of humour as our Heat Shield. Oh, he hasn't. Ivy Gentry is late. Yes, you are. You've missed everything. Oh, there's been so much going on. Some of the information I've shared tonight is life-changing. Absolutely life-changing. I am not a cheeky bugger, Alan Higg. Or are you Alan High and you just got fed up of writing your own name? I should get myself a CGI mug, really, shouldn't I? Or a sarcasm mug. One of the two. But there we are. Right, so went right over my head. Odd, because I'm usually so good at picking up on sarcasm. For a second, I thought it was you got me. Well, Dakota Dad, you got to have your wits about you in my live stream. There's all sorts of things get said. Not usually by me, because I usually forget the end of a sentence by the time I get to the middle of the sentence. Mr. Andrat is putting off shoveling snow. How'd you put off shoveling snow? I didn't know snow could shovel itself. Do you shout insults to distract it and put it off what it's doing? Or do you just mean you're taking a rest from shoveling snow? That was a really stupid joke. Maybe I shouldn't have gone live tonight. Good evening, Heidi's Corner. How are you? Good evening, good evening. Oh, Heidi. Heidi. That is you, isn't it? Even with my new screen, I can't see properly. How are you? Nice to see you here. Right, what was I, Craig Hobbs says his wife has a black belt in sarcasm. Don't they all? We all need those. You've seen those t-shirts. I don't need to use Google because my wife knows everything. Yeah, you got it. Good, Heidi. That's nice. That's nice to hear. I'm glad you're well. How's your Christmas going? You can certainly see me doing a tea sip out of a sarcasm cam mug. Yes, but I only drink 1 cup of coffee a day. It'd be a waste of a mug, really. Chris Durham Music Channel says Mr. Andrat put off shoveling until the spring. And season's greetings back to you, JB. Thank you very much indeed. That's very kind of you. Very kind of you indeed. I'm sure there was something else I wanted to talk to you about as well, but the odds of me remembering it are not really good. Not really good. There we are. Heat Shield's back again. Dakota Dad, good on you to watch his back. Can't have people 3D printing people's merch instead of buying it. I bet that's what you do, isn't it, Heat Shield? You strike me as that. Good evening, Luke Mitchell. How the hell are you? Very nice to see you. I don't... Excuse me. Oh, I should have pressed my mute button then. Any New Year's resolutions? You're having a laugh, aren't you? Yeah, I'm giving up 2020. That's my New Year's resolution. That's what I'm doing for 2021, is giving up on 2020 because... Well, shit. I can't think of any other descriptive words. Luke Mitchell, living the dream, thanks. My first live show. Oh, you've never seen one of my live streams before, have you? Well. The story of 3 wells. Why's my mic stand so floppy tonight? Nobody likes a floppy stand. It's not good for morale. Inappropriate bleeps. Oh, I've got lots of bleeps in my. And sound effects that I probably don't use anywhere near enough. Why is... Yeah, get away! The microphone's trying to attack me now. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do. That's just something, when I was talking about my branding, that's not a bad idea actually. We could do a competition maybe, if anybody... Would anybody be interested in that? New Year's resolution, get more Harley t-shirts so everybody knows I own one. Says the man who has the Harley Davidson logo tattooed on his hand. This is Ash, my eldest son, who... There we are. We'll test this theory now. So in the side chat now and on the screen, Ash is Ashley, my eldest son. I hope he didn't want to keep his name a secret. But he's had this idea, which he has discussed with Lord Callum and Jordan, my youngest, and they want to come on a live stream with me and basically roast me. What do you think of that idea? Now, there are 212 people watching. Would you like to see my kids mercilessly bully me live on YouTube? Give me a thumbs up in the side chat if you want to see it. And Chris Shapley, has already put his thumb up before I even asked anybody. So I don't know if Ashley is still in the side chat, but it was his idea, and yeah, so we get in lots of thumbs up. Good evening, Christopher Bell. How are you? James, thumbs up. And rides it and not keeps it locked in a garage. Ashley, you don't want to give away too much of your material ahead of time. And I do ride it anyway, just not when it's cold. Don't forget, boy, I'm 20 years older than you. Let's see how nimble you are when you're 48.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Only present I got was a wee t-shirt I ordered last Sunday. Where's the K&Ls in the Patreon list? Oh, don't say that. There's not some missing, are there? Really? Carl, if you are missing, apologies. I corrected that last week. The problem is, and there's no way to say this without... I'm just going to say it. So, it would seem... So, I'm using StreamYard to live stream this now, but I use Stream Elements OBS as a virtual camera so that I can, I can use the older... CGI. And, do all that cool stuff that I forget to do all the time. You know what I mean? And I can turn the Patreons off and back on and all that jazz. But it seems as though there is a limit to the number of names you can have in your Patreon list, and I'm definitely not complaining about this. I'm beyond grateful because it's absolutely amazing, but I don't know if my Patreon list has just got too big for what OBS will allow me to display here. Ashley says, pre-warning, I don't watch, so it'll all be very personal. Charming. We'll have to have a meeting ahead of time. I am not a fair weather biker, Rob Slide. I just don't ride my bike unless the weather's nice.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Just wanted to donate a little, and I'll be getting myself one of those mugs, considering drinking coffee is a lifestyle for me. Hope you and your family is healthy and well. Thanks, Creaky. No, thank you, Dakota Dad. Very much appreciated. Alan Higg, or maybe Hi. Higg, we'll go with Higg, because I wouldn't want to accuse a fellow Swansea dweller of not being able to spell. Shut the hell up, Google. Creaky, I'm 53 and I'm still using a ZX6R every day until the R1 is ready, and hopefully this year I'll be getting a Road King. Road King I approve of. R1, ZX, 6R, meh. 53, so you're 5 years older than me. Ha, you're old. I'm not. I'm not 50. Yet. I'm sure you would, Neil O'Peel. But, as I said when you brought that up last week, they do not do them in the merch providers. Basically, the way it works with YouTuber merch is you have to basically take what they've got. 2 seconds, guys. See? Gentleman. Muted my microphone to blow the schnoz. What are we talking about? Don't know. It's gone now. V-Twins just sound better. Bodacious Pizza. What would your biker gang... What would be your biker gang nickname? Peaky Blinder? Is it? I don't know. Or is it one of those things where you can sort of work out what it would or wouldn't be? You can see a screenshot of Sarcasm Cam on a teapot. Teapot is probably the most uncool item of merchandise any YouTuber could opt to sell. Luke Mitchell understands what's going down. Surely a fair weather biker in Wales is just a car driver. Exactly. It's I know someone, fair weather biker, but there's no pleasure in riding your bike when it's smashing it down with rain. And, you know, it's just not good. My pleasure, Therese Finley. I do try to mute the mic when I blow my nose when I remember. Sadly, I don't always remember. But yeah, Luke Mitchell, you're right there. A fair weather biker in Wales is just a car driver. Is a Ronda a Welsh motorbike company? Probably. Oh, excuse me. James, you are absolutely right. You can get on a bike. It can be the loudest bike in the world. But what they don't tell you before you become a two-wheeler instead of a four-wheeler is that you have this magical ability to become invisible the second you're on 2 wheels instead of 4, because cars just do not see you. They just do not see you. Exactly, Chris Shapley. No reason to ride unless it's going to be enjoyable. And I know there are some people who would disagree with that, and Ashley, my eldest son, is one of them. But I'm sure he's gone by now. But yeah, if I don't enjoy it, no. So that would be my biker gang name, Oiled Creaky. So how did you get to that point? Oh, cold rain. That's the thing, see? You know when you're right, and I wear an open face helmet. I don't often wear a mask because it makes my specs steam up. So if it starts to rain, you get that, it's like needles hitting you in the face. It's absolutely horrible. Bronx Beat says, the pinned comment wrecks the chat on phones, bro. If you tap it, it should shrink down. It's only big if you tap the comment, or you can dismiss it, I believe. but I can unpin it just for you. There we are. It is unpinned. Are you happy now? But as Heat Shield said, Bronx Beats, yeah, you can dismiss it. Big juicy bottle fly in the cheek. Yeah, I've had a few flies to the forehead. Need to said foreskin then, but that's never out on the bike. It's too drafty with all my clothes on. Are there any what? Any Studebakers in Swansea? My granddad had a 1939 Studebaker. I don't even know what that is. Let's have a look. No, that's an American Carnet. Yeah, no, it's no. No. You can't enjoy M&P on a weekend in a car. I don't go to M&Ps. If Ashley was still here, he would back me up. I can't stick M&Ps. Cannot stick it. Just cannot stick it. I won't go into it, but I would drive 50 miles further up the M4 to go to a different bike shop. Absolutely. Sorry for being on it, but Merry Christmas, Creaky, and your family. Thank you, Alpha Fly NXS. Oh, these names are just way too complicated. Bronx Beat says, remember me? I was here for your first ever live stream. Of course I remember you. There are certain names that I do remember. I can't say I remember that you were in my first ever live stream. I've only just got over it. I watched that back not that long ago. Can I pull that? I won't copyright claim myself. Let's past live streams. My very first live stream. Oh, there must be more than that. 3,000 subscriber. Videos. Video. Right, so homepage. Videos. Sort by oldest. Oh no, the 3,000 subscriber was my first. Constable conspicuous. Right then.
You see a horse.
Good people of the internet.
We see a Trojan.
Oh, hi Laura, how are you?
Viral. We see a virus.
We can.
When you see nothing.
Right. Sorry, I'm getting so bloody distracted now, so yeah. This was my very first ever live stream. Hello everyone. Everyone even. Let me know if you can see me, hear me. I think I'm doing it right. Can you let me know if you can hear me in the side chat? So I'm looking now. So S2000 GT was in my first ever live stream. Demon Orb is another name. Fireman Sam. Hello 790. So I'm assuming that you can all hear me okay then. Cry When I Wee. Rapid X. Simon Blake. Scott Plummer. Andrew Baker. Professor Games. Space Cadet 69. Mad Voice. Noble Athean. But anyway. Yes, I I painfully remember my first. Actually, S2000 GT, you're right. You were just as annoying then as you are now. So yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you there. Not gonna argue with you there at all. Right, let's get rid of that now. Why am I? There we are. Gone. Good. So yeah, so whoever asked about Studebakers, no, definitely not in Swat. There may be one. My next door neighbour, actually, his dad collects American cars, and I don't think that's one I've ever seen him driving around in, if I'm being honest. You had a different name then, did you, Bronx Beats? Demon Orb? Maybe? I don't know. I've closed it now anyway. But yeah, it's scan through till you see me in the chat. I would, but that wouldn't make a very exciting live stream, which I'm gonna be going shortly anyway, because like I say, I wasn't gonna go live tonight. I just thought I would jump on for fun. As a first time live participant, can somebody in the chat summarize a standard Creaky live show? I can summarize that for you, Luke. This is pretty much it. Basically, I go live every Sunday to interact with my audience, my supporters, viewers, whatever you choose to call them. So basically, yeah, I just come on just to have a chat with people. Like I say, I'm more than aware that my live streams aren't everyone's cup of tea, and some people find them really boring. Some people find them good fun, but it tends to be always sort of between 200 and 300 people, and always roughly the same 200 to 300 people. Mama Atheist says, call us the Blindettes. It's funny because when I was talking the other week about the new ideas for merch and everything, because I was having problems with Teespring, which is the company I use now. Basically, they wouldn't allow, you know, the Blinder Gang Social Club hoodie. I'll pin it. I'll pin. Oh yeah, I'll pin that one. It doesn't really matter. So if you have a look at what I just pinned at the top of the chat, apparently this was against the terms of service. It hasn't pinned yet, but it's pinning now. It was against the terms of service, so yeah. I don't know if it's the word blinder or if it's the word gang. So yeah, we nearly did have to come up with a new name, because Peter Nancaro, support you. I just lurch. Lurch? Do you mean lurk? It's always great fun and we wouldn't have it any other way, says Alan Higg. Yeah, it's just, like I say, my live streams aren't about anything other than me interacting with you. And I enjoy doing it. It's a good laugh. Hope 2021 is better than 2020. Oh, don't we all? I can't think how it could possibly be any worse, if I'm being honest. I really don't. But no, Mama Atheist, it's all sorted now. I spoke to them. I explained. Oh, Keeler, I'd be married 30 years. I can stay in the house and not go live and get made fun of. Creaky Blinder can't pronounce thrace. Is that... You're winding me up, and you? Really? Thrace? Cool, bro. I'm like, the Welsh Seinfeld. Oh, dear. Charlotte Hardy. I love listening to your live shows. Just shows? I love listening to your live shows. Just don't chat that often. There's quite often, and by quite often, I mean all the time, plenty of people who just sort of lurk in the in the background, and for whatever reason, everybody's favourite lurker is not here tonight. But who is? Andy Monk is lurking. Burn BK is lurking. Bodacious Pizza is lurking. Bodacious Pizza always says stuff and things. Clean Sweep. No, I've seen Clean Sweep. H. Jasper E is a lurking channel member, which I always find really strange. Monolis 23100 is lurking. Neil O'Peel has gone quiet. Nick Sykes? Has Nick Sykes said anything? I don't know. Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't. Or she. I don't know. Nick could be either. Nickel is lurking. Somebody whose name is O. Nothing suspicious about that username at all. Unless it's Nessa from Gavin and Stacey. Oh! No, Peter's been speaking. Peter Nancaro's been speaking. Rob Slight. Soot Kettle. Soot Kettle is you just saved yourself in the knickers of time then, Soot Kettle. And thanks for the follow on Instagram as well. That was you, wasn't it? A name I cannot say. Stian Svold is lurking. Luckily, because it would have been challenging to say that name repeatedly. Thrace Finley is now lurking. She's been speaking, but now she's lurking. Plothole Tim Cowell is lurking. How could Tim Cowell, the man with a spanner, who helps me out with all my computer-related issues, be lurking? Thrace is a Patreon member as well. I remember your name on the list. Hopefully it's there. The T's are just coming up. Very Ape is lurking. Who else is lurking? Ilya Lates? Maybe? Don't know.
Ooh, super chat. Pangeo.
Crafty Keeler is paying to hear Creaky try to pronounce... I'm going to go back and look for your old message now with the explanation of how to say it. And you just have to suffer the silence. How far back was this message? But I would never mispronounce Miss Finley's name. Ha! Danu Keeler. Gotta get up early in the morning to catch me. Try who? Tracy? What do you mean try Tracy? Or don't tell me, is that a new name called Tracky? Is that their C? I know. Right then, let's get some clarity.
Ooh, super chat. Pangeo.
OMG, I'm no lurker and the H is silent. You were saying it correctly. Thank you. Therese. Is it Therese? Give me a thumbs up in the side chat if it's Therese. And I know you're not a lurker. That was a joke.
Ooh, super chat. Pangeo.
Nathan Shiro. Hi to you as well. Hey, exploratory mind projects. Why are you giving me a thumbs down? What have I done? Therese. I've forgotten why I asked for thumbs up and thumbs down now. Herbert Pels. I can't afford soup or a chat. Nobody is obliged. Yeah, but that doesn't help. It's Therese. James, your short-term memory is... See? James, your short-term memory is fine. It's me who's got a problem. Teresa. No, but no, it's not Teresa. It's Therese. Because Therese Finley has just given me thumbs up in the side chat. So I think she knows how she says her own name. Love you too. Thank you very much indeed, Herbert. There we are. Turtle Moves that's exactly right. Creaky Blinder is actually pronounced Bob. Bob. I Am Raven says, but it's Therese. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting fed up with saying this lady's name over and over and over and over and over again. Yes, we are. But that's not what I'm talking about tonight. I'm not talking about anything. Really? Oh, come on now, Nickel. What's Bronx Beats been doing now? You really are a narcissist. You act like he's supposed to find you simply because you told him to in the chat. Pretty weird, dude. We're all weird. Myself included. So why should Bronx Beats be the exception to the rule? And there's nothing wrong with being weird at all. Captain Welshie. Good evening, pal. How are you? 205 people watching now. Well, I make it 209, and I always find it bizarre when you consider that my live streams are about nothing. That there are so many people watching me talk about nothing. Exactly, Mama Atheist. Normal is boring. I've said this before, and I will say it again. Scrotum. King Cobra says, I prefer... Thank you, mate. I find... No, there's not a lot that embarrasses me, but comments like this, I do find a little bit... But thank you. Very, very kind of you. Everybody likes different things, don't they? Bodacious Pizza says you are funny, but looks aren't everything. I think that's what we call in Wales a backhanded compliment. Right, somebody just said... Nichols says because he was getting upset that you didn't scroll through the chat and find him. Yeah, because I closed the video down. I'm not gonna... Peter Nankaro watches my channel to feel normal. Oh dear. Oh dear, 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 dear. Where's that gone? Somebody just said something and now it's completely gone. New Pascal Mark. There's another Pascal Mark song. Is there? Mrs. Blinder, if you want to pick on me, you'll only need to wait about another 10-15 minutes and then you can pick on me, well, 5 minutes actually, it's 5 to 9. Then you can pick on me face to face. So, you know, it's fine. Love listening to your accent. I think we've got somebody new in the side chat. What? What accent? I have no idea what you're talking about. Accent? That's just a bit rude. Oh, no. Ooh. No. I refuse to utter that man's name out of fear that he will make another video of him playing basketball and calling me out. I've only just started to recover. I don't like to talk about it. No. I don't, yeah, no. Yeah, but, no, but. Oh dear, it's all kicking off in the side chat now, is it? Between Bronx and Nickel. Guys, chill out. It's Christmas. There's a lot more important things to be worrying about than whether I did or didn't read out a comment or... I can see what you're saying, Bronx, but is it really worth falling out with another user over? Probably not. Probably not. Exactly. Alan Hegg. This is exactly how people from Swansea sound. So it's always funny though, because a lot of people they put me in the valleys, and it's the Swansea Valley, but when people refer to the valleys, they're generally referring to Rhondda, Cynon Taf, that sort of, you know, that area of Wales. But I'm not from there. But people seem to put this accent that I don't have in that neck of the woods. But Alan Higg is right. This is normal. This is how people from Swansea sound. He's right. Exactly. Bunny Killer, if I come to New Orleans with Mrs. Binder, can I sleep in your house? Have you got a big sofa? And will you show me all the cool places to go? Oh, Colin Couch, the Gower Peninsula sound. Well, the Gar. It's a very posh part of Swansea. Very, very posh indeed. They get out of the bath to pee and everything down there. I'm a jackbutt. Shut up, Mrs. Blinder. Leave my butt alone. Is there what? Is there a black Swansea? Peter H. I don't understand what you're saying. Tim Cowell, love the new on-screen comment feed. It's very good. What do you mean, Tim? Oh, these. Oh no, that's my microphone. I still can't work out which way to point. These. It's good now. It's yeah. What? It's one of the features of this that I keep pointing at and you can't see. StreamYard. It's I've switched over to StreamYard. Oh, Merthyr Tidwell. They do speak faster up there. They're even more Welsh than people in Swansea, if that makes sense. And then the further west you go, they get Welsherer again. But James, you're a valley girl. Well. Takes all sorts, I suppose. Just ask Bertie Bassett. I didn't have you down as a valley girl, but that being said, I've never heard you speak, so you could be a valley girl. I don't know. Sim doesn't like the new comment feed. Oh well, got it. Give me a thumbs up if you like the new comment feed. Thumbs down if you don't. Well, obviously clean sweep. Welsherer. Ra. Anyway. It's time to rock and roll. I only intended coming on for an hour. And, well, I've done a whole hour and 15 minutes because I'm just a crazy guy. But it is Christmas. There is a bowl of potato chips or crisps with my name on it downstairs, and slightly offensive amounts of chocolatey sweets, which require the eating of by this guy. But I'm back to my normal recording schedule starting from tomorrow. Happy New Year to you as well, Lightfoot. So things should be getting a bit more in the direction of the normal content. Like I say, I didn't upload on Friday, just didn't have time. As we all know, it's Christmas. But I just couldn't resist coming to see you all and saying hello.
Ooh, super chat. Pangel.
Dad was from Somerset, Mum was from Yorkshire. As a child, I was more... Oh, I bet you were. Now, there's two accents that couldn't be any further apart, even if you tried. But anyway, this guy is out here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, which, why would you have stuck around for 2 hours of this shit if you were?
Ooh, super chat. Pangel.
Thank you, Peter Nankaru. Just another crazy guy on YouTube. I'm not crazy, but I am on YouTube. Thanks, everyone, and I'll see you I'll see you next time. You'll know when I'll see you again because you'll be looking at me on the screen when you. Take care, everyone. Love you. Bye.
Thank you all for watching Creaky Live. Don't forget to follow me on all of your social media platforms. Have a good day and have a creaky week.